You ever have a parent be wildly mean to you and then say, come down for dinner? Like they just gave you a spanking, and then by all means they say, oh, come down for dinner. We still got to eat. And you're crying and wincing through the tears, and you're resentful for that parent, and you're angry. And then they say, you still got to respect me because I'm your parent. All right. You got that concept down. We got it all down. And they never apologize ever. They never say, I'm sorry for being mean in any capacity. They don't say, I'm resentful for it in any capacity. Well, recently I've discovered that I think we're going to be the first generation of parents to actually know that how we treat our kids affect them. Now, it's going to sound psychotic to say, but parents, for the most part, for most of history, have only had their previous parents to go off of. And when you see a child crying and not listening to you because he doesn't understand something, striking and things of that variety, abuse essentially is often the accepted method, or was the accepted method for quite some time, until the public zeitgeist, everybody online said, hey, we should not hit kids. And then people said, that's a good idea. It's great. They started going to therapy. They started using pop psychology to figure things out. And now we're getting to the common consensus of maybe it's not cool to strike children. Maybe it's not cool to yell at a developing child and have them have irreparable trauma, because I have irreparable trauma. And parents, one generation ago, are now discovering themselves. They're now discovering and saying, you know what? Maybe I wasn't that good of a parent. And I'm so proud of this. However, they're not getting it correctly. I've discovered now. They're not really understanding it. They think that if they understand they did something bad, that they are now get forgiveness. They now, oh, I understand I did something bad, so you should forgive me because I know I did something bad. No. Parents, if you did something bad, if you struck your child, things of that variety, if you yelled at them, parents that are older watching this, your kids never have to forgive you. Ever. As a matter of fact, they may hate you their whole life. You've given them irreparable trauma. You've caused them PTSD somehow. You get them shell shocked. You've ruined their entire life. And that's okay. Because your parents, their grandparents ruined your life. That's okay. And that happened. And that's real. And you were a narcissistic mother. You were an abusive dad. And now, maybe you're discovering, wow, I'm older now. My kids don't call me a lot. They don't hang out with me. I wonder why. They don't want to be around you. They don't. Because they're stuck in this weird hate-love limbo of, well, this person destroyed me and ruined me, but they're still my parent, but I don't want to be forced to talk to them. Communication's a two-way street, but the road's closed. Road's closed. You closed it. You're the construction crew. And you've been trying to repair it and build it, but the road's closed. And nobody wants to drive their car down the street. No one wants to do that. You're stuck. You gotta deal with it, even if you're dealing with yourself. You have to grow, not just for them, but for yourself as well. You have to grow. Be an adult for once in your life. Okay?